Journey to the West, Chapter 4. Monkey King rebels. After small official post, Nezha is sent again to negotiate.
Sun Wukong is happy in Huaguo Mountain. Suddenly, a little monkey ran in to report. Your Majesty, an old man with a white beard came outside. Said he was a messenger from heaven. I want to ask you to go to heaven to be an official. Sun Wukong was very happy when he heard it. He thought, my grandson is also today. Heaven invited me to be an official. He quickly tiddied up his armor and went out to greet him. It's the Tai by Venus. Sun Wukong said, Old fairy, what's the matter with you coming to me? Tai by Jinxing smiled and said, I am here on the orders of the Jade Emperor. The Jade Emperor heard that you are very capable and wants to invite you to become an official. Why don't you come with me? Sun Wukong is even happier. He said to the monkeys, take good care of your home. I'm going to be an official. I'll bring you something good when I get back. After saying that, he flew to the sky with the clouds of Tai by Venus. Arriving at the south gate, Sun Wukong saw that the gate was tall and large. Glittering with gold, there are many heavenly soldiers and generals standing at the door. Tai by Jinxing is about to take him in. The goalkeeper stopped Sun Wukong. Say, wait a minute, you can't go in. Sun Wukong is on fire, saying you are the doorman. Why won't you let me in? Tai by Jinxing quickly explained that he was a new official. Don't stop him. God will let it go. Sun Wukong followed Tai by Venus into Tiangong. He came to heaven for the first time. You see these magnificent palaces everywhere. There are clouds everywhere, and I am very curious. He looked around. He wanted to see everything. He wanted to ask everything. Tai by Venus took him to Linxio Palace. The Jade Emperor is sitting on a high throne. The two sides are full of civil and military officials. Tai by Jinxing stepped forward to report, Your Majesty, I brought Sun Wukong. Monkey King is standing there. Don't kneel down, just bow your hands. It's a salute. The heavenly officials next to him are very unhappy. I thought to myself, why is this monkey so ignorant of the rules? But the Jade Emperor didn't care. He said to Sun Wukong, Sun Wukong, I heard you have some skills. Now I give you an official position, named by Ma Wen. You go to the Royal Horse Superintendent to manage the Tianma. Sun Wukong doesn't know whether this official is big or small, so I thanked him and went to the Royal Horse Superintendent with the others. Arriving at the Imperial Horse Supervisory, Sun Wukong took a look at his working environment. There are thousands of heavenly horses here, and each one is very strong. Sun Wukong starts working. He feeds the horses grass every day. Drink, bait, clean the stable. He works very hard. Those celestial horses are getting better and better under his hands. A horse is chubby. Sun Wukong goes out early and returns late every day, thinking he has done a good job. He thought to himself, I should be a small official, right? The Jade Emperor is very kind to me. After half a month, one day, Sun Wukong was drinking with a few of his subordinates. He asked the people around him, by Ma Wen, how big is the official? The men looked at each other, smiled, and said, You official. Not too big. To put it bluntly, it is the smallest official, specializing in horse rearing. No matter how hard you try, you are still a horse breeder. When Sun Wukong heard that, his face turned red with anger. He threw his glass to the ground and said loudly, What? The Jade Emperor actually let me keep horses. My grandson is also a king outside. How did you become a horse breeder in the sky? And the more he thought about it, the angrier he got. Finally, he pulls the staff out of his ear. In a flash in the wind, it becomes the thickness of a bowl. Roar! I won't do this, broken official. The Jade Emperor looks down on me, and I will no longer serve him. He knocked over the table with a stick. Push away the crowd and fight all the way to Nanshanmen. The goalkeeper tried to stop him, but he couldn't. Sun Wukong rushed out of the south gate and drove the somersault cloud. Fly back to Huaguo Mountain in one breath. Back at Huaguo Mountain, the monkeys saw him come back. Very happy. Everyone gathered around and asked, Your Majesty, what official are you doing? Why are you back so soon? Sun Wukong said angrily, Don't mention it. The Jade Emperor asked me to keep horses and gave me the smallest official. My grandson couldn't stand this anger, so he quit. When the monkeys heard it, they all said that the king was right. How can you keep horses? We are free in Huaguo Mountain. No better than being a petty official in the sky. Just then, 2 monkeys came running in and said, "Your Majesty." 2 one-horned ghost kings came outside and said they wanted to see you. Sun Wukong said, "Let them in." 2 one-horned ghost kings walked in. Kneel on the ground and say, "I heard that the king has returned from heaven. We came to visit. We also brought a gift, an ochre robe. Give it to the king." Sun Wukong was very happy and put on an ochre robe. Looks more majestic. The 2 one-horned ghost kings said again, "Your Majesty, since you are no longer an official in heaven, why don't you call yourself king? You can call it Monkey Heaven Great Sage, which means as big as the sky." When Sun Wukong heard it, he clapped his hands and laughed. Okay, that's a good name. From today onwards, I am the Monkey Heaven Great Sage. He immediately had a flag made. It says, Monkey Heaven Great Sage, 4 big characters, hanging on Huaguo Mountain. The wind blows, the flag flutters high, you can see it from a distance. The news soon reached heaven. The Jade Emperor is going to court, and someone reported that His Majesty, that Sun Wukong, is because he thinks the official is small. He has run back to Huaguo Mountain. He is now calling himself Monkey Heaven Great Sage. Also raised a big flag. The Jade Emperor was very unhappy when he heard it. He said, "This demon monkey is too brave. First, he robbed the dragon palace to make trouble in the underworld, and now he refuses to obey the discipline. Who would like to go and catch him back?" King Totally and the 3rd Prince of Najah stood up. "Say, Your Majesty, we are willing to lead troops to capture Sun Wukong." The Jade Emperor nodded and said yes. "You bring the heavenly soldiers and heavenly generals down to earth to capture Sun Wukong back." Li Tianwang and Najah set up their army. With Thunder Gong Electric Mother Fengbo Yushi, fly towards Huaguo Mountain. Sun Wukong is drinking on Huaguo Mountain. Suddenly, a little monkey came to report, "Your Majesty, it's not good. There were a lot of people in the sky, and they surrounded us." Sun Wukong, stand up. Put on the golden armor, put on the purple gold crown. Pick up the golden hoop and say, "Don't panic. I want to see who the Jade Emperor sent to catch me." He walked out of the water curtain cave and looked up. The sky is densely packed with heavenly soldiers and generals. The leader is King Tortoli. He is holding a pagoda in his hand, standing beside the 3rd Prince of Najah. King Li said aloud, "Sun Wukong, you little monkey, how dare you call yourself Monkey Heaven? Hurry up and surrender, come back to heaven with us to confess." Sun Wukong smiled and said that my grandson's ability is greater than the sky. What's wrong with being called Monkey Heaven Great Sage? If you want to arrest me, first ask my golden hoop if you agree. Li Tianwang is angry. The opponent said, "Who will go to meet this demon monkey first?" The Jin was the first to rush out. And he had a couple of big axes. "Shout out, Sun Wukong. Look at my Jin to take care of you." Sun Wukong didn't say much. He raised the golden hoop and hit it. The 2 men fought a few rounds. Where is the giant spirit god Sun Wukong's opponent? With a wave of the golden hoop, the axe of the Jin god was sent flying. The Jin was so frightened that he turned and ran away. When Li Tianwang saw that the giant spirit god had been defeated, he became even more angry. He said to Najah, "You go." The 3rd Prince of Najah steps on hot wheels, flying over with a flamethrower. He fought with Sun Wukong. You come and go, and the fight is very intense. The 2 men fought more than 30 rounds, and the winner was tied. Sun Wukong is trying to figure out a way while fighting. He plucked out a hair and blew on it. Became another Monkey King. The fake Monkey King attacked Najah from behind. Najah was defenseless and got hit on the shoulder. The pain made him scream, turn around and run. Li Tianwang saw that his son could not defeat Sun Wukong. "I know I can't catch him today." He sighed and said, "Withdraw the troops. Let's go back to heaven to report to the Jade Emperor first. The heavenly soldiers and heavenly generals have retreated." Sun Wukong laughed out loud. "I took the monkeys back to the water curtain cave to drink and celebrate. Li Tianwang and Najia returned to heaven and reported the battle situation to the Jade Emperor. After listening, the Jade Emperor frowned and did not speak. At this time, Tai Bai Jinxing stood up again. He said, "Your Majesty, since you can't beat him, it's better to recruit him again. You will give him an empty title as the Great Sage of Monkey Heaven. Let him live in heaven, but give him no real power. That way he won't make trouble again." The Jade Emperor thought for a while and said okay. Then please come again and tell Sun Wukong. We named him the Great Sage of Monkey Heaven. Tai Bai Venus has gone down to earth again. This time, will Sun Wukong agree to go to heaven? Will he live in peace and security? Then we'll have to see next time.